representing the beautiful city of San Antonio, Texas. He weighed in at 129 pounds with an undefeated record of 26 wins, no losses, 1 draw, with 12 wins coming by way of knockout. He is the NABF Featherweight champion, ranked the #3 WBC contender. Please welcome the pride of San Antonio, the undefeated Jesse James Leija. And his opponent across the ring. On my left, fighting out of the blue corner, the defending world champion, wearing gold trunks with red trim. He is hailing from Accra, Ghana. His weight, 128.5 pounds. His record, 37 wins, only 2 losses, 1 draw, with 26 wins coming by way of knockout. Welcome the former WBC featherweight and current WBC super featherweight champion of the world in his 10th defense of his title, introducing the professor of boxing known as the mighty warrior Azumah Nelson.
Mr. Nelson, Mr. Leija, you've already had your instructions in the dressing room. Do we have any questions from either corner? All right. Number 1, protect yourself at all times. Have a good bout. Let's do it.
You know, one thing that's curious, I've never seen Azumah Nelson walk in with such a dead look in his eyes. He didn't seem to have any fire. Look at him even now. I mean, even in the dressing room, he wasn't with that zip that he's got. What came over him, because he usually has such fire in his eyes.
I'll tell you, it doesn't look like much fire, but it looks like a bad mood.
Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe instead of being blank, maybe he's just getting angry.
Remember Melbourne, Australia, the fight with Fenech #2. He was coming down the aisles before that big crowd there. He was praying.
Yeah.
To each his own.
Well, this is Azumah Nelson's 20th world title fight. He's 16-2-1. Leija's first world. Nelson, a superb counter-puncher. Leija will be doing a lot of jabbing. At least he said he'll try to be doing a lot of jabbing to try and counter that. Azumah often likes to fight off the ropes, giving the impression he's in trouble, as he did against Jeff Fenech, but he's actually unleashing vicious uppercuts in the process. And Leija, as this fight progresses, will have to be cognizant of that.
Nelson does use the ropes as leverage better than any fighter I've seen in a long time. He loves to spring off him and leap into his opponents with big...
Coming right after.
Leija says, as great as Azumah Nelson is, if he keeps him guessing. What do you think? The edge to Leija in that first round?
And a very, very, very slight edge. He was a little more effective. Few extra jabs, 1 or 2 combinations more. But, you know, at this early stage with the champion you're facing, that can mean absolutely nothing.
It could go either way. It could have been a draw. I gave it to Leija's by just a squeak, because he was faster, because his jabs were... The voice you heard in the corner giving that really good advice was Emmanuel Stewart, who said keep the jab up, meaning keep it up at the forehead. Don't try to go down, because you go down with that jab, he'll cross you over with the right hand. And he will. Azumah Nelson just waiting for the jab to lower.
Emmanuel Stewart and Jesse Ravello and Jesse Leija. Leija is dead, working the corner.
And again at the end of that round.
Counter punch by Leija. A great left hook on the inside.
Jesse James Leija with a combination. Oh, a big right hand to the head of Azumah Nelson.
Well, I'll tell you what, if they wanted to test the heart of the challenger, they got their answer. He's ready to fight.
Downstairs and up by Leija. Leija looking very sharp.
He took a big shellacking and came back just like if nothing had happened.
Big boxing fan. One of the greats to be, perhaps, Oscar De La.
Much better round this round than the last round, which he seemed to take off.
In the past, not uncommon for Nelson to fall behind on scorecards in the early rounds and slowly and systematically punish his opponent before moving in for the finish. We've seen that happen before. Past the midway point of round 6. Leija going to the body, now upstairs, but Nelson had that well guarded.
There you see Leija pull back. He doesn't want to get overconfident.
Leija continues to stand right in front of the champion, Azumah Nelson.
Another low blow. Referee wants to say something but didn't.
That was kind of grazing. I don't think it was too much that anybody could pay attention.
Maybe he's just trying to lure him into combat.
You always do feel as if Azumah Nelson has something lurking, no matter what.
Well, he always has that big right hand up his sleeve. That we all know.
Oh, nice right hand. Back with a big right hand, and now Leija comes back on it.
Furious exchange.
Good body shots by Leija. Uppercuts on the inside. Such a great fighter that has the power of Nelson just to keep him off.
You never know what's going to happen, but you get the feeling Azumah Nelson is sucking him in.
You feel that the trap's being laid, yet the young man is answering the call.
Yeah, there was the first good trap. You throw your like Azumah Nelson gets old one night. It may be the night tonight. Certainly, he's got a guy in front of him that has given him all he wants. No respect. He's gone right to him.
Up until this point, and even against Gabriel Ruelas, we didn't see much evidence of Azumah aging. But it seems to be a case here tonight. Generally, the skills do erode gradually.
He's got a guy with a lot of confidence. He's never been beaten. He's in front of his hometown. He's doing all right. He's taking all the shots and nothing's bothered him. So, hey, this is going to be an interesting finish to this fight.
Jesse's fighting a smart fight. He's using his quick hand speed and the use that he does have. But I'll tell you what, the strength factor might be the difference in the stretch.
And he comes into this fight, does Jesse James Leija, with tremendous confidence, as he imparted to us yesterday. He feels now he's got the experience under his belt to take on a guy like Azumah Nelson. And he's exhibiting that here tonight.
Well, he's certainly done nothing here tonight that would besmirch his reputation, not even an ounce.
That one missed. Oh,
Watch ahead. Watch ahead.
I think we just had an accidental headbutt. Jesse's eye swelled immediately. It was already swelling some, but it just right away started to puff up.
referee Jerry McKenzie hasn't had to do much work here tonight. The two men in front of him doing it all. Azumah Nelson defending his WBC Super Featherweight title here against the upstart Jesse James Leija. And looked frustrated as he stepped back. The crowd building once again behind Jesse James Leija. Big right.
Oh, how about that?
Getting behind him. Hoping to give him that adrenaline.
Turn to his corner and listen for some instructions.
Yeah, like what? Like try to survive.
Meanwhile, Azumah Nelson looked down at us and smiled.
He's quite a character.
Leija. But nothing.
Yeah, he uses everything.
Oh, what a shot.
Right on the button.
What a shot by Azumah Nelson right down the pipe. But what a chin on Leija. He's back.
Less than a minute in round 12.
Totally in control. But there is no quit Leija. Just look at Leija.
Look at that.
There's that trap on the ropes, though. You've got to watch that with the old man.
Nelson comes out smiling. Toying with Leija. 30 seconds left in the fight.
Azumah Nelson in command. The warrior, the professor, he's finishing up big.
The roof will come off when this fight ends.
I'll tell you what, I truly believe that Jesse James Leija will be world champion one day, but I just know it wasn't today.